Hello everyone, Manisha here again with the Savvy Bookkeeper LLC, and I am here to talk about a helpful bookkeeping tip. And if it would be helpful for you, whether you're doing your own books, DIY bookkeeping, or you have a bookkeeper and making sure that they're actually doing what they need to be doing. Okay, we're going to talk about reconciliations. First, let's talk about why it's even important. It's really just checks and balances, okay? So it's making sure that if there's any discrepancies, whether you got charged multiple times, whether it's a glitch or it was a malicious error, like intentional, whatever it may be, whether it went through the system, wrong date, whatever it is, there's a discrepancy of some sort and it is found before it becomes an issue. So if you are doing these checks, which are called reconciliations, then you are catching them when you need to catch them and fixing them so it does not cost you time, money, and headache in the process in the long run, okay? So let's talk about what reconciliations should be happening and how often at a minimum, okay? This all depends on your business model, how much sales volume you have going on, if you have employees. There's a gambit of different reasons why it will look different across the board, but these are just good to know standards, okay? And we'll go from there. So everybody typically knows about bank accounts. So yes, you need to reconcile your bank account, credit cards, and loans. I typically hear from people they just do bank accounts. If they're doing a little bit more, they're doing bank accounts and credit cards. And if they're really thinking about it, they're doing bank accounts, credit cards, and loans. You need to do all three of these, okay? At a minimum, monthly. So whenever that monthly statement comes out, you need to be reconciling. So sometimes a credit card doesn't end at the end of the month, but it ends like midway. By the way, there's a way you can actually change that. You just got to go through your credit card provider, but that's for a video for another time. So just get your reconciliations done for those three items at least monthly. Okay, let's talk about payroll. If you have employees, you should be doing payroll. You should be reconciling payroll at least, at the very minimum, quarterly. Why do I say quarterly? Because at the very minimum, you should be paying quarterly payroll taxes. So sometimes it's monthly depending on your volume, but at minimum, it should be quarterly. So quarterly, you should be reconciling, okay? That's two. Third one, balance sheet items. Looking at your assets, you should be reconciling them at a very minimum annually, okay? So before you go into that next fiscal year, you should be reconciling your balance sheet accounts. If you're not doing this or your bookkeeper's not doing it, contact me.